Ooh, let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go get some water real quick, and we'll be starting here shortly. Alrighty, man.
Trying to step back and see the view from above, 'cause I know that nothing lasts forever, and I try to crack this iceberg.
And we are live. This is Quack and Smite League. I am Red Sniper 23. Glad to have you with us tonight. Yeah, in the midst of the epic chaos that, of course, is Quack and Smite League, I'm kind of by myself. So, that being said, we are here having fun. I apologize if I miss things. It's the nature of the beast tonight. That being said, we have the Chosen Guans taking on the Bois. Both teams here looking for their first victory of the year. This one is going to be a good matchup between two fairly, well, two up-and-coming teams, I guess you could say. Two teams that are definitely have had a very hard beginning of the season, and they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The first ban going to be a Tiamat, very, very expected here. Tiamat and Gilgamesh, the first two, they are by far the expected power picks at this point. Tiamat, again, has wave pressure even when she isn't in the lane. And then you have Gilgamesh, who just has so many forms of CC, can mess up any plans that you have. It's just better to get rid of him rather than try and deal with him. Speaking of getting rid of someone rather than dealing with her, it's the Artemis that's going to be next. And it looks like... Uh-oh, do I have it? Yes, okay. Sorry, I forgot when I updated this. This just, nature of the beast. Nature of the beast. But Morgan Le Fay going to be taken away. Sort of this could be meta, could be not meta, depending on if you know how to play her or if you don't know how to play her. So it is an interesting pickup to be sure. But yeah, as we look at it tonight, no Morgan Le Fay, no Gilgamesh, no Artemis, no Tiamat, and the popular ban here, it is going to be the Sobek. Where are you? There you are, Sobek. Yeah, so Sobek kind of expected to be taken off the table. I mean, very, very good god right now. Very good for if you are an aggressive support. Definitely a very good. Oh, I am so sorry. There we go. I forgot to hit the transition button. Now I hit the transition button. You guys can see the bands now. and the picks as they start coming in, but just waiting on everything coming in. We're still waiting on that third band from Bois, see what they want to take away. So again, a number of gods could be taken at this point, and it looks like they are going to get rid of the Kali, so they do not want any dive potential at all. However, something that they have left up, and something that usually is either taken away, or maybe they see something
Wisdom
that,
shall be my shield.
but it is going to be the Athena first picked up. Soul is actually going to be locked in right away, too. So it was picked up, but it is now going to be utilized. Soul, a flex pick, could go mid, could go ADC. Unsure as to where that's going to go right now, but I'm sure this draft will sort of take care of itself. Easy peasy. And it looks like we are going to have the Rockman himself. It's Geb. So Geb's Soul could be the solo lane. Geb, a very safe pick. Not too aggressive. Tries to play a little bit more safe. However, could be a very good engage tool if you have the blink. And this one, they left it up. They want the Emoja. If you know how to play the Emoja, if you know how to utilize the Emoja's forms of CC and the ultimate, especially the River's Rage, that is going to be a huge thing, a huge impact on this game. And whoa, that is something we have not seen for a long, long time. This is a weird one. The spice is in. It's a Poseidon. That's right. The Kraken will show up tonight. We are going to see some Krakens, and Poseidon going to be picked up for the likes of Chosen Guan. This is an interesting one. Again, another strong pick. The Loki being hovered, and it looks like it is going to be locked in by the Boone Boys. So, Loki, a pick that... it's not my favorite, but that's just personal take on it. I have a horrible, horrible time with Loki most times. Ever since the rework where it just blinds you, I'm not the biggest fan. I'm also not the biggest fan of something that can go invisible for like 30 seconds in the game, so it is what it is. But that being said, Boone Boys are going to start with their next set of bands, and it's going to be the Chiron taken away. You are hearing me out of one side of my headset because my audio setup is currently messed up, and I am only broadcasting in mono, and there is an issue that I have to deal with. But I don't have time to deal with it tonight, so you're going to have to deal with it for now. Sorry about that, Mask. And it looks like the next band is going to be the Ravana. So, the last band for Boone Boys coming in now. And looks like we've got the Hercules. So, last band focused on that carry and the solo lane over there. Looks like everybody kind of got their bands on Boone Boys, just kind of one after another. You could kind of throw them all in there. And it looks like, indeed, it is going to be the Anher picked up, or, sorry, the Anher band in the last one there. So, we're going to see how this is going to go. As it looks like the hover will happen. See if he's going to lock it in. The Chernobog going to be... and it is going to be locked in.
This land in darkness.
So, interesting. The Chernobog being favored here. And, okay then. Color me interested.
May the gods of Valkyrie surround you!
Yeah, that is a... something we haven't really seen since the beginning of Season 8.
The law returns to this land.
It is the Cupid going to be picked up for the Chosen Guan. So, Athena, Poseidon, Yamoja, Odin, and Cupid against Geb, Sol, Loki, Chernobog, and Tyr. you guys who are watching, what's your prediction? Who's winning game number 1? Is it going to be the Chosen Guans, or is it going to be the Booney Boys? You guys get your picks in, your predictions in, and get those channel points. So we're going to see who's going to take game number 1 right after this. Alright, getting things set up here for game number 1. Let's see if I can get this set up. Aha, okay. So here we go into game number 1 between the Chosen Guans and the Booney Boys. Oh, hang on before I mess everything up.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, there we go. Game number 1 underway. Here we go between the Chosen Guans and the Booney Boys. I'm Red Sniper 23. Thank you for joining me tonight. And here we go. And yes, for those of you wondering, that is an Athena jungle. So, good luck on that one. Looks like Crumbs, support, and Dunlin in the mid. There we go, okay. Alright, hello Honkler, hello everyone. Yeah, this one is going to be a fun one. Oh, is Bacon Crumbs going to get picked up first? Sorry, I missed that one. And reporter support getting very, very low. First blood over to the Chosen Guans, and here we are in game number 1. So, lots of pressure here already. Reporter support very, very low. That Geb has to watch out. Speaking of somebody that needs to watch out, Dummy Slick coming from the other side. Here comes the collapse. That's 4 members of the Chosen Guans already here, and Jeering Lamb on the Loki is going to fall. He is going to be kill number 2. And unfortunately for this Booney Boys side, they are very, very susceptible right now to this Chosen Guans comp.
Not as soft as it looks.
So, game audio is in stereo. There is an issue with my... there's an issue with my microphone right now and its input, and it's only going in mono to the left. It's something I have to take care of, but I cannot take care of it right now while I'm casting the game. So sorry, guys. I wish I could do it right now. That's just the way it's going to be. Oh, you want the ASMR, Red? Is that kind of what you're going for, Honkler? You want the deep ASMR voice? Sorry, I'm not going to do that, guys, to you. I'm not going to do that to you tonight. Maybe we'll do the deep Red Sniper voice. Is that what you want? Yeah, I know. I don't have a very deep voice. Sorry. VVX. Oh man, but we are having fun tonight. We have to have fun. I'm in the booth, and I'm in the booth by myself. So yeah, we're kicking it tonight. And you know, the whiskey is flowing. The smite is being played. We got the Guans and the Bois. So hey, why not, right? So both teams here are backed off. They are into pure farming at this point. Not quite into that heavy engage, that fight. But even with the early kill over here in left, Bacon Crumbs and Reporter Support are back at even levels with Kamazats and Amish. So, when I get so those of you who were wondering about how to bet your channel points, you can actually enter a custom amount if you would like. And then you can bet hundreds or thousands or whatever you want. So, but it's up to you guys, so have fun with that. As Fable and Ian over here on the right-hand side. Oh. Sad, sad. Yes, next game. Next game. You will definitely be able to do it for game number 2. But, you know, solo laners just doing solo laner things, and of course the poke has to come out. As this Odin and this Tyr going to be the best of friends for a while here, but we'll see if Uncle Fable is going to be able to clear waves fast enough that Ian is not going to be able to really be a nuisance. But looks like we're already going for a blue invade here as Ian does look. He is seeing that it's up. And now the Odin is going to push it. So here we go. Odin is here, but the Tyr... Oh, and the Artemis is there. The ultimate utilized to make sure that the blue is secured and stolen away. Uncle Fable taking a massive amount of damage. He is down to below half health. That is a very good steal. An excellent call and an awesome, very, very weird. Okay, I know. Everybody is telling me I'm in the left ear. Don't worry about it. It's messed up, okay? I will deal with it after the game if I can, but I'm doing this on an emergency basis, okay? It's all messed up. But Dummy Slick will pick up Uncle Fable over on the right-hand side. Fun fact, I originally thought that Uncle Fable was a Pokemon fan when he first joined the league, because I thought his name was actually Unclefable. So, yeah, interesting fun fact, weird fun fact, but yeah, it's disorienting. It is. That was my mic for a second. No, definitely my microphone. I might be able to switch it over, but I'm pretty sure the sound quality would be a lot worse, but we'll find out. We'll find out.
Do you
After
need
this-
help casting red?
Oh, hey, I do have a friend here. Yes, if you would like to, I am more than happy to accept any help. Glad that you are here. Welcome. Welcome.
Put it at... Okay, so what color does the stream see? Does the stream see the...
Hang on one second. I'm gonna grab this, and you do that. There you go. So, my stream's at 1080, by the way, so...
Ah, I can't watch it then.
Although, actually, I think... You know what? Hang on. I can
And
do
you're
this
like
for
a
you.
robot as well.
Okay. I am trying to juggle 50 million things, so give me 1 second.
Wait, is this game live?
Okay. I think I have stuff squared away. I'm... No, I don't. Okay, never mind. I don't have stuff squared away. Oh, well, we'll get into it. Here we go. Alright, so Gold Fury going to be started up here by the Bois. So here comes the emoji.
Oh, nice, nice
rip.
rip.
Bois will end up taking the Gold Fury and their first kill of the game as Kakarot Chipotle will fall. Amish is over here, and that very, very sustainable duo lane will stand. Amish and Kamazats will be healthy enough as they will continue their farm, but well done to Bois picking up the Gold Fury right before picking up their first kill of the game as well.
Yes, and hold on. Remember it. I have a potato for a computer.
Yes, I understand that chaos.
Yes, the 60. Yeah. So the 60 frames are like.
I will try and fix that for you. But we are gonna watch Uncle Fable and Ian Eyes just beat the ever-living snot out of each other. Because hey,
yeah,
they're solo laners. That's the way it works.
Yeah,
right?
it's a solo lane fight. They just like slap happy.
Yep.
It's like yay, slap hands, slap hands.
Right. There. Let me see if that helps things for you.
Oh, that's better.
Okay. So
Yeah,
that is so I'm broadcasting to you at 30 frames a second, by the way.
Yeah.
And Jeering Lamb will fall to Ian Eyes. That Odin has been an absolute menace in the solo lane. Dummy Slick will get the dive and the kill. So now Uncle Fable and Jeering Lamb will fall. The solo lane, the jungle, everybody on the right-hand side say bye-bye and head back to the fountain. It is 5-1 now, Chosen Guans. This one, I was expecting to be a really
It's 6-1.
Kamazats gets the solo kill against Bacon Crumbs in the duo lane. Sorry I wasn't able to pick that one up, but...
Yeah, I don't know what to say about this game so far,
Arctic, I did not question the Athena jungle 10 minutes ago. I said, by the way, for those of you watching, that is an Athena jungle. Because I know that thing is viable. It is actually a really good jungler right now.
Especially when they put the 20% CDR back onto Boomba's hammer. We're going to be seeing a lot of Athenas back in the jungle. So that's going to be, spam Athena jungle. Because, that global rotation from the Athena is going to be over there quickly. Compared to let's say, Kamazats. Kamazats has to pick a target. Hopefully he has his dash up. But if he doesn't, he's, dead in the water. Geb going with an early Predwin. Both of them are going with an early Predwin. I would have gone especially with this Loki in the jungle, but maybe they don't feel this Loki is effective. This Odin's not going to die anytime soon. Odin is controlling this lane to a beyond T. He has that fighter's mask, and he has the Sundernex and the mystical mail. You're not going to kill like I was talking about. You just don't. You're not going to kill this Odin now. Tyr's going to go into the hey. I have all my abilities on a 4-second cooldown time, and I got movement. This is a free pyro. Should be free.
I don't know. Jeering is over there. That Loki ulting in. Now comes Kakarot Chipotle will fall. Jeering Lamb will get picked up in counter. And I'm not sure who got the pyro there.
That would be Boone
Bois. Yeah, Boone Bois picked it up.
So
okay.
I believe Soul Ult stole it.
So that's the second objective stolen. Dummy Slick will pick up Another one onto report or support. That is his fifth
Fifth.
kill in a row. He is 5-0 and 1. Dummy
Like,
Slick doing work on the Athena.
Athena has, I believe, Bumper's Hammer right now gives what, 10% CDR? Or is it? Can you hover over Bumper's Hammer?
Yeah, it's Bumba's Dagger, and it
Bumper's Dagger.
is
So yeah, no.
no CDR
So
yet.
she only has 10% CDR, but she's hitting super hard already with 220 power already on.
Yeah.
She has the lifesteal from Magus. She has the pen from both items, so she has 20 pen on. 220 power. This Athena is just gonna look at you, smile, and go Unga Bunga. I'm gonna run at you and taunt you. This Cupid is gonna get picked out. Nope, he's. And Athena's just gonna ult over there. Cupid doesn't have ult. He did waste ult trying to kill the trainer bug. But
Uh-oh.
oh, nice Aegis,
Oh.
but it wasn't enough. That body block by
The Geb Shield
Look,
cleanse.
the lucky decoy as well.
And that Geb Shield cleanse there, because he had the heart on him, as Jeering Lamb was going to get stopped by a Dummy Slick, who's now unstoppable. 7-0-1.
He's going into a poly, so after the taunt reach is going to poly proc on you. You're
Good grief, that is just disgusting.
yeah. It's like all right. Well, what do we do for the second game? Because right now this game at almost 15 minutes is getting way out of control. The Emoji ult will zone out for that Ernie. Good use, is really good use by Amish on the Emoji ult. They're just gonna 5-man gun squad right down mid. Like it's gonna be. Where is the Phantom?
Odin Cage into Kraken. That hurts.
Yeah, like we see Loki got Jaren got blink beads. We see 3 blinks out. I would have liked to seen a Phantom right off the bat from Geb, because everybody loves that little bit of mitigation as well from Phantom.
That was awesome timing by Camazotz there. Bacon used the ultimate to come out to challenge to make sure his tier 2 would stay up. And Camazotz, knowing that he's there, doesn't want to take the fight just yet. And so
But the
dash.
Anu is going to be pushing into that tower, but that minion wave is going to clash with that Anu wave. So, ready at this point of the game, what would you do if you was the Boone Boys?
Booney Boys really at this point have to transition quickly from individual play into group play. You gotta be able to move as a unit, especially with so many objectives starting to come up around the map. You have to be able to defend well, but it's right now the farm is just not gonna
oh
be
no wait,
there.
but good Cataclysm on to catch 1. Tier does blink, but out of what cost? Like a dead gap here. Like it was a 5v4 in mid. Your Chinabug doesn't have ult. Cupid just drops the ult. Tears low. Tears should fall here. But great fearless into the tower. But that is going to be a dead Odin and a dead tier. But Chosen Guans are just gonna steamroll down and take the.
Ooh, Dummy Slick with the shutdown. He did dive for the kill onto Donlin, but honestly, on that one, maybe it was a little overreaching. That was an 8-kill Athena. I mean, that's a huge shutdown for Booney Boys. That's one of the
Yeah.
things they needed to do.
But here's the thing: that she's only down for another 30 seconds. She's gonna come back swinging almost as hard as she was when she was on the field. But it's just Athena is snowballing. Turn on this low key. I don't like the pick in 13 comp because how many things can actually make Loki come out. Well, not out in Viz, but make Loki highlighted. Amish can, Catgirl can, Athena can, and Odin can. Like, I just don't like this Loki pick into this team comp because once Loki's in Viz, you're gonna be grouping up with your support. Just to make sure that Loki will not kill me. But never mind.
Kako kind of got caught out there.
Yeah.
Surrounded on 3 sides.
Yeah, she was way pushed up. Wait, did the Wukong? Wait, hold.
So that
where's-
was that was Bacon
Shannon-
Crumbs. That was the
Oh, he did. He up downed.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been like, hey, I'm gonna go to Cupid, like,
I mean,
and try to pull him away, but
at that point there, if you are Booney Boys, when you see the Chernobog go up into his ultimate, you have to be able to first of all take down one of the sections of the wall. If you are Loki, you are aiming for that wall. You are trying to drop it as fast as you can.
yeah,
Once that happens, you have to go for whoever the closest CC god is. That's who you try and stun, try and disarm, try and body block. Try to get that
Something.
Chernobog out of there.
yeah.
And instead, they just see him go up, see him go down as they back away, and just dead. And
It's
at
like,
that
hi-
point, you've lost one of your main carries.
It's like, hi guys, I'm up here. As soon as I come down, I'm probably going to be dead. And yeah, as soon as he came down, it was I'm donezo. A great taunt by Athena. Loki ult does have to be used for the escape. Great aggressive zoning by everybody. Try to be like, hey, this is gonna be our FG. But here's the thing though. Look at the wards that are around this fire. All red. Only 2 blue wards are up, and there are actually 3 wards that are up, and they're aggressive. But doesn't matter. It doesn't matter once. Very late Phantom. It.
Yeah, I mean, your wards don't matter. It just means you can watch them take FG if you don't have anybody alive to actually do something.
And at this point, it's like, yeah, we lost Cupid. It was a 4-for-1. Well, 1-for-4. And a free fire. Jaren just like, cut my losses. Don't even bother trying to steal.
Yeah, but that's not Jeering's way. You know that as well as I do.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Instead, Dummy's gonna just drop him. Oh no. So make that a 5-for-1 and an FG at 22 minutes, 14 seconds. Ow. Just ow.
This is almost just like the Valkyrie's Leviathan. No, yeah, Valkyrie's Leviathan games today. Like, game 1, they just snowballed. That's what Dresden Guans are doing right now. It's like, they're rolling as a 5 now. Like, you're not going to kill a single one without losing either one of the person, either trade a 1-for-1, or you're going to lose out a 1-for-3. because this Athena is going to clap thy cheeks. She does have Rod on, and Polly.
I mean,
And she's got Boomba's hammer, so she has I believe she has 20% CD right now. So
look at the player damage. Up until that last team fight, she was #1 player damage. And even now,
yeah,
she's only down by 50.
yeah, it's like, what do you do? They've got two. Well, look at Odin's damage as well. He's not that far behind as well.
Hey, and by the way, Draugr gets picked up. Yeah.
Is that the first Draugr of the game?
That is the first Draugr of the game, yes.
Okay, when I'm on my own in dual lane, like, if their carry's not there, I'm getting that Draugr on cooldown.
It's a decent sized buff. It's like having a Scorpion. It's actually a little bit more golden XP than a Scorpion, I believe.
It is. It's almost. I believe it's almost 2 Totem of Qs.
Yeah, so it's not a bad little pickup if you can get there. I know you usually have to have a fair amount of lifesteal already on you just to make sure that, you know, you're able to get that attack on there. But, I mean, it's still a nice pickup as we see the dance of the Phoenix.
Yeah, like
starting on the
I
left-hand side here.
already know what this Odin is going to do. He's going to be like, hey guys, as soon as this wave comes in, I'm blinking, I'm ulted, drop everything.
Well, we do have...
There's the blink. There's the blink. The blink cage. Oh, drop everything. I'm like Hindu, man. I write the scripts.
And Uncle Fable will drop. Dummy Slick will fall to Bacon Crumbs, but Bacon Crumbs will go down to see Camazotz was taken on the Cupid. There is the push, the dive, and report or support the next one on. The shield will keep him alive for a little bit, but not long enough as Cackerel Chipotle will finish him off. Now the Titan under duress as Amish will show up as well on this Yamoja. And here we go, Loki deciding to go onto the Poseidon. She'll be able to get away. And here we are, M. Donlin trying to defend the Phoenix, and Camazotz will drop it. Chosen Guans take game number 1.
GG's on to game 2. Like, I'm not bashing the Beanie Boys or anything. Like, but your most positive person was Soul going a KD of 1. Your tier was 0-6. Chernobog 2-6. Loki was 3-6, and you get 0-4. Like, what do you do? Okay, so your bans are going to be Athena and Odin. You don't let either Athena or Odin come through. If you let either one of those come through, it's going to be a quick night for you. Because
that's wow. And Odin, of course, goes to the standard Fighter's Mass Sundering Axe right away. That just... And he set everything up. He just set everything up. And I agree, the comp was just that much better on this one.
It's like...
Loki had good dive, but you're trying to get Geb, who's a fairly immobile support. You've got Tyr there, which is great for pushing and that single target damage. Soul is kind of an ADC. Chernobog, once he gets online, can get things going. But it's going to be really, really tough until Cherno's online, Soul's online, and then you still got to deal with, frankly, a non-aggressive support in the Geb. Yes, he has Blink, but it's not that huge CC after CC after CC chain that we know. And instead, you just saw that out of... I mean, you saw it out of the Chosen Guans.
And here's the thing. Geb's going to blink in. He's going to roll out. What does Poseidon Whirlpool do? It's a cripple. Am I reading that right?
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Oh. So first of all, Amish with 10k healing
Yes.
out of
Who
Yamoja.
I only saw Divine and Brawlers on that team.
Oh
Where
man.
was the Pesty? Where was the Contagion? Where was the Onk? You needed more
Toxic
than one
Blade.
Phantom. You needed. I'm sorry, you're hearing TikTok in the background.
Oh, sorry.
Where was the Onk? Where was your second Phantom? Like, yeah, you only have one Phantom. Okay, Phantom's down for what? 110 seconds or 100 seconds? Okay, Odin can get, if he has max cooldown, he can get maybe 2 ults off during all that. You're going to be stuck in that cage, or you need to say, hey, break me out. But another thing is, the emoji ult, you're not going to get out of that.
Yeah, it was
It
so
was
tough.
it was a double cage fight. You either gonna get stuck in the Odin cage, or get stuck in the emoji ult. So it's like, well,
Mm-hmm.
we need more than one Phantom, guys. Like, Phantom does work to go through emoji ult, so what they need to do is ban the Odin, ban the Athena, and chosen ones need to pray that they can run back the Odin and the Athena. But I doubt that's going to happen. Boone Bois is going to ban the Athena and ban the Odin like 1 and 2. If they don't ban either of those, it's going to be like, guys, they're just going to run it back on us.
Mm-hmm.
So we either A, have to take Odin, or take Athena, or B, ban both of them. Nobody gets them. But that leaves like the Morgan. Well, that leaves Lefay open. That leaves Artemis open. That leaves. Who else is meta right now? That leaves so much meta gods open that what do we do? Like, we need something to happen here. Spectate down. There we go.
Yep. So as we get set up for game number 2, Booney Boys and Chosen Guans, honestly, and this is your best opinion here. Who do you think is going to come out in game number 2? Do Booney Boys take the lessons from game number 1 and apply it effectively, or do you not see them as that flexible?
They need to. They need to like, hey guys, what went wrong? What can we do to change it? Like on the fly. Like what we need to ban. They need to ban the Odin and ban the Athena. And I hope that you guys can get a meta pick in top.
All right, I
If
am.
if your mid can play Baba, Baba is meta right now. What you doing? Laying down.
Um,
Do you want me to turn off light? Close the door. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna see if this changes. Yes, okay, that changes things. So sorry about that. I am changing microphones, so hopefully that I'm not just in people's left ears anymore. But I'm hoping this does help. I might be a little blown out on this one, but we're gonna work with it. We're gonna see if I can get this thing calibrated at least a little bit. All right, getting set up, ready to go for game number 2 between the Chosen Guans and the Booney Boys. I'm Red Sniper 23. Joining me is Chaos tonight. And here we go. Just, looking at game number 2, getting things ready. What do you see as the most important thing for Guans in this game?
All right, I'm back now.
Okay. So sorry about that. I didn't realize that. But so question for you: what do you think is the most important thing for Guans in this game?
Hopefully you can get Athena Odin back. You get those back, you just, hey guys, we got our top 2 gods again, and we're just gonna, press that W key or press the auto run, and we're just gonna do the exact same thing that we did last game to you.
Mm-hmm.
They played a good game.
Oh no.
What?
Bad News Bear says he liked the left ear ASMR better. So, but at least now you guys can hear me in both ears, and it's not just one ear.
Yeah, that's what was happening with podcasts. Like, I heard you in one ear. I'm like, is my headset broken or anything? Then I heard
It's an
some,
issue I have with my microphone and how it's transmitting, and I gotta get that fixed.
and
Well,
there's the Athena band.
yep, they
Good.
took your advice right away. The Athena ban is gone, and now Tiamat also taken off the table. Kind of standard on the ban right now. If Tiamat is
Well,
not banned, it's a first pick, just
yeah.
instantaneously.
Okay, so there's still Gilgamesh open. Odin, you shouldn't be thinking this long. Like, hey, we're banning the Odin, because I don't think Uncle Fable does have an Odin in his god pool. If he does, okay, but if not, we're gonna have an issue. Because I think that they were gonna bank on grabbing the Gilgamesh that just got banned. Thought, okay,
Mhm.
why don't we take? They thought, hey, maybe they ban Odin. We let Gilgamesh go through. We first pick Gilgamesh. This should have been already an Odin ban right here.
I'm wondering if maybe they were going to try and do, like, they are scared of the LaFey. I don't know why they're so scared of the LaFey. I don't know if Kakarot Chipotle has been playing that, on
And
regular at
it's,
least, but it is a very strong god right now.
yeah, it's just LaFay's all right burst power. Thank you for listening to me. There's the Odin ban. Like, and Artemis, yeah, it's so glad that Artemis is back in meta.
I mean, Artemis is back in meta, but Artemis is sort of that niche god, almost like on her. You either know, if you know how to play them, they are awesome. They are amazing.
Yes,
It's that one pick that you know you have in your back pocket to just destroy somebody on.
yeah, you need to know how to position yourself well
Yep.
as well. Like, you can't be like, hey, and you
Bless you.
scared the living crap out of me. What?
But there is the Scylla pickup right away.
I'm a monster!
And, I mean, Scylla, right off the bat, is a strong one. Whoops, that is not Sun Wukong. That is Soul. And it is already locked in.
Supernova!
So Soul, do you see this as a mid pickup, or do you see it as an ADC? Because we know the magical ADCs are very strong right now, too.
It's a flex pick. Like, I couldn't say, hey, I'm gonna take the soul over to the dual lane, or hey, I'm gonna take the soul to the into the mid lane. Like, it really depends on if who's they carry.
It's gonna be Camazotz. Either Camazotz or
Yeah,
Cat Girl.
yeah. If Kamazotz has the soul, I'll be like, hey, we're taking soul. If not, we're gonna leave soul in mid. But here's the thing that Ymir, yeah, they drafted Ymir. Yeah, Ymir is good. But here's the thing: you're not gonna stop Souls 3. Souls 3 goes through player made walls. So guess what? Soul gets away for free. She can reposition herself in that mid lane if it goes mid, and she's gonna be like, yeah, I'm just gonna throw my 2 at you, and hopefully it does damage.
Yep. And I mean, Soul has that thing where as long as she has the positioning and she's got line of sight, she can do massive amounts of damage very, very
Yes.
quickly. Very, very quickly.
Yeah, her 2 is a slow as well.
I was just thinking it would be absolutely insane for Hi-Rez to decide, you know what we should do? We should make a hunter that acts exactly like Soul, where you get a heal buff and a attack speed buff, or sorry, an attack speed buff and a power buff with every auto that you hit. Can you imagine what would happen with a bow build on that hunter?
Yeah, it's called Dungeon Burrow.
As it looks like the third pick up is going to be an on her here.
So yeah, it's gonna be solo mid, but Dungeon Burrow does have healing and does have increased power when he lands abilities. So pretty much Soul's kit's almost like Don's, I believe.
Oop, that is the wrong one. Hang on. That is not correct.
Dungeon Burrow.
Kali. And this is the Nemesis taken away. And the other side has Cucullin and
Yeah.
Set.
So yeah, Soul's kit is in Don's kit as well because. And the Morgan Jungle.
Your time has
So-
come.
Or is it a
Boone-
Morrigan middle and a Soul jungle?
Soul won't do well. Okay, so
I mean, I'm just saying, we have seen weird things come out.
and it's a double Cthulhu.
That, I'm sorry. That is disgusting. It's bad enough dealing with one Cthulhu, but two Cthulhu?
So they're either gonna. I want to see two Fafnirs. I want to see two dragons just running at people, spitting on people, jumping on people, and watching them die.
So does Ymir start or does King Arthur start the Sunder first, or does he start something else? Because I'm assuming the Cthulhu is going to go
Yeah, that's
into
Cthulhu
Solo.
solo. Like, yeah.
So, does King Arthur start with Sunder first, or does he start something else?
I would go Bluestone still. Because Cthulhu is going to go Vamp Shroud. And he's probably going to be. I hope he's not. But I feel it's going to be a Vamp Shroud into a. Perthax. But we'll see from there.
Alright, well, yep, we will see from there as getting into game number 1 right now. Let's see how this goes. I gotta make sure everybody is in their proper spots. Of course, everybody's gotta get me messed up because, you know, that's just the way it goes. And that is correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, cool.
Yep. And it's going to be a Vamp Shroud into a Tyrannical Plate Helm.
Alright, and here we go into game number 2 between the Chosen Guans and the Booney Boys. So get your predictions in, you got a couple of minutes. Who's gonna win game number 2?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be Chosen Ones.
I was gonna say, not to be biased one way or another, but just based on what you saw in drafts, you think the Chosen Guans have this one? And
Yes,
is
100%.
it because of the Morrigan, or is it just because of how the team comp works in total?
It's gonna be how the team comp works in total, because you're gonna have your Cthulhu. It's going to be disrupting that backline, and what's more gonna do? Oh, I'm just gonna change into Cthulhu. oh, people love. Guess what I'm gonna do? Gonna change into Scylla. There's so many good picks that Dummy Slick can change into. She can turn into, well, he can turn into the Nizaj. They can turn into the Scylla. The Cthulhu, the Fafnir, like double cores on objective. That objective is gonna go down in seconds. And Morgan's not gonna do as much damage she's gonna do. But
Oh, the
wait a
hammer.
minute.
The leap.
Oh, the
He
leap
missed the
pushed him.
impale.
The leap pushed him away.
Oh, he just missed the impale on that too. Ooh. So close to picking up the first kill onto reporter support, but Chosen Guans still holding their own, just not able to get that one.
I think Ymir got his Frost Breast next, but you know, this Cthulhu is gonna probably kill this King Arthur, like you were saying.
Oh,
It just because of Vamtrell has physical procs now, 15 of them, so he's already gonna be, you know, mitigating all that damage that's been dealt to you. So you can just, you know, giggle. But Jaren Lamp is gonna come in for the gang, but
that's a Fafnir with beads, and that was literally, if he did not have beads right there, he was
he would have
dead.
died.
He
Yeah,
was dead.
it was gonna be done so because Ymir froze him. And
Normally you want to see...
guess who's not going to have a speed buff?
Which one is it? There it is.
Oh, hey guys, where is the Nisa? Oh, he's all the way in dual lane. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna check to see if his red's up. Should be, not red, his speed should be up. Oh, guess what? I'm just gonna take his speed.
That's an invisible Morrigan coming over.
But King Arthur
Just
does
missed the
have
stun.
big ulti as well to, you know, escape.
So we
But-
did already have our first kill by this time. We actually had both in duo falling by this time already last game. So far, Boone Boys have played this one much safer, but a little bit more conservative. Oh, and as soon as I say that, here we go.
The invis saved his life there. Like, oh, I'm going to sash on you. No, you're not. Well, yeah, I am, but you're not going to have any follow-up.
Hey, Jeering, you know how annoying that stupid invis was on the Loki? Guess what? Right back at you.
Yep.
There's the sash. Oh, misses the crush. The disapparate will come out. So disapparate going to be down by about 15, 16 seconds now on the soul. So if you're going to do something, you can do it pretty quick. And she is already out of mana, very low on mana already too. In the
But
mid lane.
she's got a multi-pot taking though, I believe. Or you just know, hey, Solana, but oh, there's a gank happening down by the purple buff.
That was a full
Wait,
4-man rotation.
Wait.
Oh, I'm a monster connects, but it's not enough to kill. And Donlin will dash in, but that's Amish probably going to sacrifice himself here as Draugr is going to spawn. The crush will hit. He's going to have to dip, dash, dive, duck, and dodge away. Dummy Slick does come in. Desert's Fury will come out. Naja ult comes in. Crush drops down, and that is Dummy Slick. Goodbye to the Morrigan. Bacon Crumbs will pick up the second kill of the game.
Dummy Slick should have gone into the on her, he should have been like, yeah, I'm just gonna go into the Scylla. Scylla is going to her already. She's already got 2 points into the crush. She already got her ult. But the on her wasn't a good pick to turn into because, yeah, hey, I have CC immune ult, but I do no damage behind. So it's like, tail of two heads. Who do I turn into? Do I go into the on her, or do I go into the Scylla? Both have CC immune ults. I would rather prefer to see a Scylla ult, just because, I'm a monster. Does, quarter of your health already
I mean,
this far into the game.
even if it's not the ult right away, you throw the crush out, pop that to force a dash or something, and then go in with I'm a monster right after it. It's still an effective strategy, whereas with the on her, you're really kind of stuck.
And the monster is down again, a swing and a miss, but Jerry Lime is able to secure up the kill. Doomslick is there to, defend this red buff, but Jerry Lime is caught out. He is a dead prince as soon as he hits the floor. And yes, people, Nisa is a prince, not a princess.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like we got a pause happening here. Unsure as Jeering Lamb is still dead, but wondering if someone DC'd. There is definitely... This is not stasis mode, this is a pause. But we're going to take a look at player damage real quick. Cthulhu solo lane kind of expected to be on the top of the charts, but the Morrigan right behind, and especially with the kills being 3-1, kind of surprising that you see the majority, or the more of the players on the side of chosen Guans as opposed to the Booney Boys.
Yeah, I was like, why is King Arthur's damage slowly going up now? I was like, oh, probably doing spin to win. Spin to win, or, his big boil.
Mm-hmm.
But the Booney Boys are playing... They're playing really well right now. Like, hey, this Morgan's not going to do anything until she gets online. And, oh, wait, hold on. This is going to be a complete botch.
That was Rama ult for essentially nothing. A lead.
Yeah. Like...
But in return, that's going to be the ult of the Fafnir. And now Jeering Lamb is here. Ian Eyes will go up into the
and Morgan and Morgan turned into Nisa, and we have
another
stasis.
Pause.
Stasis mode.
I don't think it's stasis because they're moving. That looks like a pause. Stasis mode usually has the little thing on the right-hand side that says stasis mode on it. This does not. So. Either way, Uncle Fable is going to drop. Ian Eyes will get that kill on the Cthulhu. Jeering Lamb with the sash over there in the right-hand lane, but no dive, no muss, no fuss, and Ian Eyes and Dummy Slick are going to back off. Just picking up the one kill over on the side here.
A sus pause?
Yeah, not sure. So 8 minutes and 30 seconds
and
in.
Dummy Slick does get the kill onto Jeering Lamb. That was a questionable pause, like really questionable. Unless somebody accidentally fat fingered it.
Might be, although I don't know why you would be hitting F10, unless they rebound the key, so you never know. But either way, neither here nor there at this point, and
Yeah.
this might be a server thing. Yeah, this might be a stasis mode thing, because normally there's a little placard on the side that says stasis mode, but I'm not getting it right now, and they are just kind of walking in place, so...
Yeah.
Normally in a pause situation, everything is dead stopped. So
Yes,
it's
I think
probably a stasis mode instead.
Yeah.
Because, you know, high-res servers are best servers.
Like, you know that. Run on 3 potatoes and 2 hamsters.
Oh, they upgraded to hamsters now?
Yep.
Oh,
They
I
got...
thought it was chipmunk powered.
Nah, chipmunks are too expensive for them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty much a little bit too much to, run because, chipmunks can't go around in the wheels, so they had to build like a little treadmill and put nuts in front of the treadmill so they can just, scamper around.
I am hoping one of these days that they will be able to get up to guinea pig power.
Oh, but Dummy Slick will die as soon as he comes out of this ult.
Oh no, he doesn't! Jeering Lamb does instead! What in the world is going on? Donlin!
That should have been a 1-for-0 right there.
Instead, it's a 1-for-1. Dummy Slick does fall, but Jeering Lamb gets picked up in the meantime. And wow, we are... So, after that great start by Boone Boys, 3 unanswered kills, it's now 4-4.
Yeah, Jez and Guan's like, hey, yeah, we're just playing with our food a little bit. We're just, gonna just start eating. Now we're bored. It's starting to get late, boys. Let's, stop toying with our food and, finish this game under 30 minutes. But that should not have been a 1-for-1. Doey Slick should have died first. And Jerry Lamb should have got out. But Boone Boys were playing so aggressive at the beginning of this game, and now it's like, they're like, "Yay, we're in the lead, guys. What do we do with this lead?"
I'm actually kind of surprised here. It's really come down to a game of CC. Who can get the right CC off or the CC chains off in the proper spots with follow-up damage? Because you're seeing the CC land once in a while, but if it doesn't land, there's no damage. And when it does land, it either is devastating or there's no follow-up. And it's one or the other. There's no real middle ground right now.
Well,
Speaking of it, here we go, as Ian Eyes will go up into the Cthulhu.
And there, Ymir should die here.
Oh my goodness.
I told you, double Cthulhu, what you gonna do? Run out of the team.
That is absolutely
but I'm a monster,
terrifying.
disconnect for a triple. Can she get the quad? No. Wait, hold on.
She's probably going to get the quad here, depending on what happens to Amish, but Ian Eyes was able to get out. He is actually he is actually back in Fountain, so Ian Eyes has prevented the Penta, but it doesn't appear, Cooter, to be a pause. This appears to be a stasis mode. So,
Where's the F6? That is a stolen quad.
Wow. Disrespect by Bacon. Big BM by Bacon.
No, it was Uncle Fable that got the kill.
Oh, was it? I thought it was Bacon that took that. Okay.
Fable got the kill with King Arthur 1. His overhead 1.
Stolen Valor. Stolen valor. Wait,
Oh, he's
where
stealing.
Where are you?
Oh, he's stealing.
Where are you?
Like-
There you are.
Oh, he's stealing.
Shame on you, sir.
He's stealing.
Shame on you. I can
But-
kind of guess what those comms are right about now, which is, you know, Donlin kind of screaming, "Why did you take that from me?" But you kind of expect it at that point.
Yeah. But that 4-for-1, I think it was. Or four
Yes.
for-
Ultimately,
no, it's four.
was it 4-for-1 or 4-for-2?
It was 4-for-2. Because I know Jaren did fall, and reported support fell.
Okay. So that was ultimately a 4-for-2. Ian
Yes.
Ice was the only one to get out for the chosen Guans, but now things are even the 4-for-2. It's still 8-6. It's not like it's
Yeah.
an insurmountable lead. Even taking a look at the graphs real quick. Okay, Booney Boys have a 1K gold difference.
But
XP
that
is essentially nothing.
but they need to look at this Zilla, who is 5-0.
Dummy Slick gets Jeering Lamb with his own ultimate.
And there is a trophy in the game. Like, I would have.
Oh, the
Oh,
Ymir wall!
he got out. No, don't fight.
No! The
I
body
heard
block!
he's.
The body block! Oh, these solos, man. These solos. What's going on? One steals a quadra, the other one body blocks his jungler into death. Oh, man.
That's something that I would do to you in one of our casuals.
Yeah, I know you would. But you and I are both carries, and we know the pain of being body blocked by your own teammates. I mean,
Yeah.
we know that pain. We have felt that pain before. So when we see it happen, we empathize with the body blockee, not the body blocker.
Oh, if I see a body block, I'm like, oh, I feel your pain, but it's hilarious.
And again, this is why we believe that this is a status mode, stasis mode, rather than a pause.
Pause.
Because if you see their legs are still moving, in a pause situation, that does not happen. It also has a tick that will say unpauses in 3, 2, 1. That is not appearing. So we do believe that this is a stasis mode. Thank you, Hi-Rez. So trying to work on it as best we can, but again, not much we can do when it's not
No.
my internet connection. So, because at least according to this, broadcast is doing just fine.
Mine won't if I was broadcasting, because
Yeah,
boy, it's
spaghetti
not a toaster.
computer. Yeah.
It's toaster. My CPU is on its last legs.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you have a toaster for a computer.
Yeah, especially when everything's like 10 years plus old.
Mm.
Let's go.
But it, like, right now we can talk during this because nothing's really going on. Like, everybody's still at that farming stage.
Well, and that's sort of the second farming stage too, because I mean, when you're looking at everything right now, they're all 15, 14-ish.
Yeah.
So it's not like they should be going just for pure farm. It's where's the objectives, what's our next objective, what's the call out, and Pyromancer seems to be here, but Amish is going to jump in. Reporter support's going to get caught out, and Jeering Lamb going to be the target of the Dummy Slick. Is that? Oh, that's double. That is double Cthulhu. That is terrifying. That right there is terrifying.
Run.
You want nightmare fuel? There's nightmare fuel right there.
What?
If anybody
Can
plays,
we get Jaren's POV real quick? Jared is
no,
going.
no, we can't.
Bacon Crumbs needs to go into Akins, and Uncle Fable is deep chasing that kill away.
Yeah, but is he going to get turned around? That's the issue. And it looks like they're just going to let him go. As Pyromancer's the call, and
No.
Camazotz goes, oh,
Jared-
wait a second. There's a King Arthur here, guys.
But also keep an eye on this Scylla. Where is she? Does she have ult? They need to be like communicating. Do we know if this Scylla's got ult? Like, guys, does Scylla have ult? Does Scylla have ult? Yes or no? More than likely, yes. She does have ult. We can see she has ult. Keep coached off, baby.
And it looks like Fable was able to dissuade them from going after Pyro, which means Scylla's going to start it up again.
They should be able to take this, especially with Rom hovering right around.
I mean, Rom
Thank
is
you.
there, Uncle Fable is zoning out, Camazotz is here and could jump over the wall to take it, his Crush is there. So Booney Boys will get the Pyromancer, but let's see how much was expended there as Bacon Crumbs in a real pickle here as Ionized is giving him the hands. Jeering Lamb's going to jump on top of him. That's 4 onto Ionized. Dummy Slick from behind. Amish will fall, Bacon Crumbs will fall on the backside, and M. Donlin into the I'm a Monster will try and miss as Dummy Slick in a bit of a trouble here.
No,
that
no,
means...
it's not. He's gonna get out.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's gonna get it.
No, he's
He's
not.
gonna get out.
No, he's
He's
not.
gonna get out. Ah.
Nope. As Uncle Fable will fall as well, so Cat Girl Chipotle will pick up that kill in the mid lane. That is her second of the game, but that one is just a tough one. Booney Boys still up 3 kills. And the call goes out. Hey guys, mid lane, let's do this. Tier 1.
Yep.
It's gotta go down. And gold difference in favor of the Booney Boys. XP difference 1500 in favor of Chosen Guans. So not a huge difference on one side or the other. Just kind of here. And so it's really going to come down to, as we start ticking up into those higher levels, it's really just going to come down to pure skill.
Yes. And this soul needs to be doing more damage. She is a K under Fafnir.
Yeah. The soul has to be your second ADC, and that means your second ADC in everything. Damage, CC, whatever you can get. As Reporter Support's going to sacrifice himself here for his junglers. Jeering Lamb's going to be able to get out with the help of the Ymir wall.
But it's gonna be. But I'm a monster's down. This should be
Ooh,
Too
Rama
far.
Snipe. Rama Snipe.
too far.
Booney Boy stole it! The
He stole it.
snipes!
That was a Marvel moment. Like, somebody needs to be like, hey, I need to. What they should have done instead of having Cthulhu and Fafnir on it, be like, guys, where's Rom? Rom ult will secure anything when it's low.
Let's go.
They should have sent Cthulhu to chase the Rom out.
Not only that, but Amish still has, or not Amish, Camazotz still has his ult. So it was not expended on the Gold Fury. So Desert's Fury is still up. The
Soul ult was
Solar
still up.
Flare is still up.
Yeah.
Dummy Slick has his ult, although I don't think he was there at the time.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, so you're looking at both of your carries there with a secure that was not secured. It just there needs to be a call out. Hey, Cat Girl, drop your ult. Hey, Camazotz, drop your ult. Make sure that we're gonna get this.
It should be like, oh, it's low. Rom's still in the area. I need to ult this. Like,
Yeah.
if Rom ain't dead, Rom has ult.
Yep.
If Rom wasn't low, Rom still has ult. If Rom was low, he's back in base. They should have.
No, they are not. They are going to start this up. Okay.
Yes. But hold on, Cthulhu is on that backline though.
Ooh, he is going to have to go up into the ultimate, and he will be focused down by 4. Wow, that was a lot of damage very quickly. That was the Sunder, the upgraded Sunder used by the Ymir onto the Cthulhu. He was not going to survive. Not a chance.
I think he used both of them. But hold on.
He did.
Dummy Slick is wrapping around that backside. If I was Dummy Slick, I'd be like, hey, guys, keep vision on it. Tell me when it's low. I'm just gonna, change it to I'm a monster.
Yeah, still ulted. Amish is gonna get focused down. There goes the Fafnir. Fire Giant getting low again. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Yep, there's the I'm a monster.
And Jeering Lamb's got the double kill.
But Dummy Slick does pick up the Fire Giant though.
Yep, Dummy Slick does get the secure, so it is stolen away. And now that's a 3-4-0. Low health bars onto Booney Boys. And Dummy Slick looking for a kill here onto somebody, but Donlin's going to be there. Aegis is going to have to be utilized. Bacon Crumbs will fall as Ionize is back. Donlin is now unstoppable. I'm kind of speechless on that one.
Where is Booney Boys from?
Wow.
Why did you walk into that?
Wow. Okay. Amish is back up though, but he is going to get crushed. He's going to use the ultimate to stay healthy and out of that. But Dragon Form now utilized, and that is another ultimate taken off the board for Chosen Guans. This one is starting to get desperate for Chosen Guans. Booney Boys has a good, solid lead in gold and a decent lead in XP. Although that will start to go away as we end up at level 20, but we're not quite there yet, 23 and a half minutes into the game.
Why would you walk into a cell?
Big-bodied Cthulhu makes it hard to see. I'm going to use that as an excuse.
It's a circle on the ground.
I know, but I'm going to use it as an excuse. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, so Chosen Guans need to say, hey, we need to get rid of the Scylla.
Oh, hang on 1 second. We will be right back into that game, as my smite has just crashed. So we will be right back. Sorry about this, everybody. We are currently running the game back as fast as we can, trying to get it back to where we were originally. We are at about 7 minutes in, so we're gonna get this up as fast as we can, but we do apologize for this. Again, it's not like we plan for Smite to crash, the program to crash, so we do apologize for that.
Yeah, we can't have a backup stream because, you know, I have a toaster. And if I was able to spectate on console, I would. It took that feature out a long time ago.
Yeah, I know.
Like, oh, you guys can play mouse and key, but we won't let you do spectate.
Nope, not possible.
We won't give you the UI for mouse and key. I know it crashed right after the fire giant kill. Well, Steel.
Spectate has gone for console, not for PC, but yeah, that was one of the big changes that they made, is they're allowing people to plug in mouse and keyboard to play on console, but they took out the spectate mode for console for some reason.
They took it out long before mouse and key came around.
Yeah.
Like, oh, kind of, you know, want to spectate some people. Like, oh, I'm waiting for my friends to finish with their game because, you know, my ass came more late to the party and want to watch them. How does he live out of this?
Those are the iframes when he was coming down.
Yep, the bounce that pushed him out.
Yep. We are about 11 minutes in right now. Attempting to fly through what we can, so we're about halfway done. Sorry, but we're working on it.
Yeah, while we play catch up, I'll be right back.
Smite crashed, Destiny. So it's not an internet issue, it is a Smite issue, and we are currently fast forwarding through the game to catch you guys up to where we were at. Yeah, unfork knife, yeah. Absolutely.
I am of the back.
Excellent. We are approximately 16 minutes into the playthrough. We'll be back in probably 90 seconds. That's about where we're at right now with how it's loading. So just hold on for a little bit longer and we'll be there. I believe it was about the 23rd minute or so is when it happened.
round about that ish.
Yeah, so we're at just under 17 minutes at this point. So
Killing spree.
But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the
Alright, we are coming up now on the 20th minute. So give us one more, about 30 seconds left here, hopefully, and we will be back into it. I'm also trying to help out the guy who has to edit this out because of all the issues. So if I can give him this screen instead of the game screen, he knows when it stops and when it starts, just to help him out a little bit. Because it's probably going to end up being me sometime.
Yes.
So we are getting close. We are back into that sort of pseudo-farming, the fire giant fight here. Alright, so we're going to go into... We're actually going to go right into the game right now. Here we are, game number 2 between the Chosen Guans and the Boone Boys. I'm Red Sniper 23. Joining me is Chaos tonight, and here we go. At the Fire Giant fight at 22 minutes, Jeering Lamb picks up Amish. The beautiful snipes here. Bacon Crumbs will pick up that one. Actually, that was Dummy Slick on the back, picking it up for Chosen Guans, but the chase comes down. Cackerel Chipotle will get followed up on. Ionized is over there. He will fight Bacon Crumbs for a little bit, but Donlin's over on the right-hand side, and we are back to it. Dummy Slick absolutely getting mollywopped here, has to blow the Aegis. And Ionized is right there, but doesn't really recognize what's going on, and Dummy Slick will fall. Ionized steps up, and here comes the big one as the crush hits. And here's I'm a Monster, and it just catches his foot. That is what kills him. It just catches his foot. Uncle Fable here.
Yeah, Red. Everybody's not shown up on the minimap.
Oh, sorry. That is probably something that I pushed. There we go.
I was like, why can I only see, like...
Yeah, so as I was typing in names, that's what happens, so...
Ah.
Yeah, if you type in names for the spectate before, you don't have the problems. If you type in the names after, that's when you have the problems.
That's why you should have like key bindings, like
No.
F buttons.
No. 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 Because all of that's being utilized too. All the F buttons are being utilized. The function buttons are being utilized. It's
Ah,
the spectate mode in Smite is pretty complex for what this game is.
but anyway, it was a good steal by Slick. Turned it into this. Like I said, he needs to turn it into Scylla from now on because Scylla is 8-0. She's saying, guys, hop in the backpack. I got you.
Yep. And now looks like Gold Fury is going to be next on here, unless they decide to just go for something. Nobody has Fire Giant on them anymore. Everyone has passed. So Gold Fury is going to be the next major objective on the board. 24, almost 25 minutes now. By the way, somebody said it was supposed to be a sub 20-minute game. Yeah, not this one.
I thought Joe's and Guans, just gonna run at them, but
Yeah. Because here comes the snipes down. And little early from the Rama, but that one absolutely wonderfully done. Boone Boys is going to get the Gold Fury. The Cthulhu ult going to be utilized, but Donlin is going to fall down. Uncle Fable will pick up the Soul, and Dummy Slick gets Reporter's support and Bacon Crumbs. That's 3k, but Jeering Lamb will pick up Kamazats on the backside, and it is a 3 for 2 right now.
I thought that was all dummies. That was all Dummy Slick.
That was a 3k for Dummy. Ian Eyes gets the next one, so that is a 4k. Although Ian Eyes got that one. Dummy Slick now looking for something. Jeering Lamb has to retreat. The Neja just doesn't want to give it up at this point. So again, the 4 for 2, but more just pushing things where they can. Amish tanking up as Dummy Slick will be here to get some damage onto this tower, but they're not even going to be able to take the tier 2 here. And so
Because
they will retreat.
Because everybody respawned at a good time. Like, if Camelzots wasn't dead, that's an easy T1.
Yep.
Fire Giant is going to be spawning here soon. I'm guessing about another minute.
And you do see that the bow build right now, 14 stacks to 13 stacks in favor of the Rama, but when he pops that 2, it goes up to 38.
Yep,
so
and
he is swinging.
And here's another thing. Fafnir does have the Shoguns on.
Yes. Yep.
Ymir doesn't.
Yeah.
So Rom has to be around people because he's going to get the Hunter's Cowl. And he's going to be around people just to get that extra procs on Silver Wrench. On her, it still has to be around people. But other than that, it's Cat Gold does have to expend the ult. Dummy Sleep does get the ult from upon to Scylla. But Enzo does transform into Big Boy Cthulhu and is just W keying at you. Dummy Sleep does pick up the kill, so does Enzo. That is a 4 for nothing. This is a 5 for nothing. This is Fire Giant and possibly game.
Yeah, absolutely wonderfully played team fight there. Fire Giant has to be the call. And at this point, you run it down right lane. Get that tier 2, push as fast as you can. Maybe you get the Phoenix, maybe you don't get the Phoenix, but the call, Dummy Slick definitely understands this. He is going to be able to pick up that minion wave in right. And they're still all pretty healthy. So they don't have the minion wave, but catch the minions down bottom, as they're doing right now, and push that tier 2. Ian Ice is already here. Kako Chipotle is here on the Soul. Just chip away at that tower as fast
But
as you can.
here's the thing that they wasted time clearing those meetings up top, but look what was emit. You got a double wave coming down on theirs.
Mm-hmm.
They should have pushed down this mid Phoenix. Well, this mid tower to this mid Phoenix, and possibly taken this mid Phoenix instead of pushing down this right. But clearly does go into Big Boy ult, and
Bacon
Dummy
falls
Slick.
again. Oh,
Dummy
Dummy
Slick.
Slick shut down. As Donlin on the Scylla will pick him up. And now Amish is the focus. He's going to have to go into Dragon mode and drive away. Holy cow, that one was such a close one, but 1-for-1. And Booney Boys get the victory on the team fight. Now, it's a jungler for a carry, but the carry for Chosen Guans is off doing oracles right now. That's the soul. This is a chase down mid lane 4v3, and I don't know. I kind of like Booney Boys' initiative here if they can push this forward. As Reporter Support's finally just going to walk in and say, come on, come at me.
Mother truckers.
Well, but Jeering Lamb has that attack speed right now. M. Donlin just has pure damage on the Scylla. And just with those two, they are going to look at Primal Fury. Primal will give them bonus pen to objectives and to Phoenixes. So if they win this, and they win the team fight that looks like it's coming up next, this one is going to be squarely on the Booney Boys' shoulders, but they're going to drop the Primal Fury as they only have 4 members strong. And now Primal, Booney Boys gets it! Big steal from Donlin.
I don't care if Chosen Ones win this. Donlin carried that team. And who is in the back line dying? Oh, it's just Ross. Oh, wait, hold on. No, it's not. It's a King Arthur. But King Arthur is... No, it's not. It's a
drops.
It's a Niza in the back line?
That's the Neja in the backline. Dummy Slick will drop as well, as Uncle Fable will pick up that one. Amish goes into Dragon form onto 3. Uncle Fable over here, and beautiful shot. Was the hammer, now is the breath. And Amish is going to be chased down as Donlin will pick up another one. And here we go, 5 on 3, make it 5 on 2. As Amish goes down, Dummy Slick goes down, Kamazotz is dead, Ionize falls, and now it's just Catgirl, Chipotle, and a Phoenix to stop Booney Boys from taking game 2.
They're just going to say, it's 5v1. What she doesn't have all, this is, we're going to a game 3.
We are definitely going to game 3. She will pick up the Ymir. And Jeering Lamb will fall as well. So Catgirl Chipotle with the double kill at the end of the game. But it's not going to be enough as 27-24. Booney Boys take game 2 at 31 minutes and 47 seconds.
And we go to a game 3.
And
which
we
is
are
probably already happening, but
we're gonna get this thing set up as fast as possible.
You go okay, so Chosen Guans need to we can't have Vasilla on the field. So you got to get rid of the Scylla now.
Yeah, sorry for making this quick, guys, but you know how it is. We want to make sure that everybody's time is valuable here, and we're trying to get this thing going as fast as we can for other people. So give me 1 second as we get things set up here, and we will get you into game 3 as soon as we can. And it looks like Chosen Guan's going back over to... It looks like they're not even going to wait for us. We're going to get right into this thing. So give me 1 second as I get this set up. And we are going to get picks and bans going.
Yep, there's the Zilla target. There's the Athena target. Um, there's the Odin band. Okay, so you could who you've got what LaFay still open, Gilgamesh still open, Artemis still open. Who would you ban here, Red?
Um, personally, I think the biggest threat is gonna be the Artemis. She just does. If you have a carry that can do it, Artemis is absolutely devastating right now. If you go bow build on her,
Yes.
if you're willing to take that chance, where you don't think that their carry is going to be able to do anything about it, then go for the Gil ban. But if you're not going to first pick it, you gotta get rid of that thing.
And here's another thing: like, do you allow Dummy Sleep to go on to the LaFay is open? This should be a LaFay pick right here.
Maybe we'll see, as LaFay is strong right now, but maybe that's not where they want to go. Also, you never know if Catgirl Chipotle is very comfortable on it, or even if Donlin is
Yeah.
comfortable on it. So, uh, yeah, we'll see how it goes, as Morgan is going to be hovered and, in fact,
And
will
is
be locked
locked.
in.
Yeah.
Face the wrath of a
So-
sorceress scorned.
LaFay can get punished easily when her kit's down.
Yeah, but she is just an absolute nuisance, especially with that fear. And the poke damage out of her minion is ridiculous. Or I should say her clone.
And especially her 3, that applies tick damage. Can't blink when you got that applied to you.
Mm-hmm.
But Noah says, ah, he says Morgan.
So we're seeing the Ymir again, and now the Soul makes its return as well. Do you think the Ymir is a good pick up here for the Booney Boys? We saw it in Game 2. Was it a help, or do you think maybe they should have gone for something maybe even more aggressive?
Yes, into their comp right now.
Tremble
Yes.
beneath the waves.
Because, you know, Poseidon doesn't have an escape other than when he uses his 2. What does Ymir have? He has a wall. He's going to build a wall to block off this Poseidon. What's your Mojo got? She's got her 3 increased speed.
For Camelot!
Ymir,
Forever
nope,
on!
close off that path. What do you got to do? You got to turn around. Oh, wait. My 3's in the way, so we're going to be stuck here. Yeah, baby. What, baby? Yeah. I got to be quiet. But Cupid Band? When ROM's still open? Wolf's Bacon Crumbs is going to pilot the ROM with the Thanatos pickup. It's good if they're going to go, you know, let's run it back, let's go Cthulhu again.
I mean, Cupid was annoying in that Game 1, so maybe, not 100% sure on that one, but
Death awaits.
maybe it's just a comfort, and they want to get rid of the comfort pick too.
Yeah.
Our deed shall be written in legend.
Oh no, Cooter. Why? Oh no.
What, Cooter?
If she wins Game 3, then yes, you can. I will actually allow you to put that in Gen Chat without a problem.
What did
But
Cooter say?
that was a dad joke of epic proportions.
Cooter sent it to me.
Morg Lynn LaFay. See, even chaos.
I've got my eye on you.
Even you get a sigh out of him too, so it's not just me. Morg Lynn LaFay. And there it is, exactly what you were talking about. There's the Rama pickup at the end. Hu Yi against Rama. This one, man, this one is an interesting battle. At least in the duo lane, but solo lane, you're looking at Guan Yu versus King Arthur, Yamoja against Ymir, and Sol against Morgan Le Fay. Who do you got for the rubber match?
Wait, hold on. Le Fay in the jungle? I gotta go with Thanatos should. Thanatos,
Yeah,
Thanatos needs to win this jungle.
and Thanatos needs to win it early.
Yes.
I mean, it can't be a wait and see kind of thing. It has to be Thanatos jumping on early.
Yeah,
So,
you need to, oh, that Poseidon just uses okay, I'll just ult in, stun, silence, one, dead.
yeah.
It's a crazy combo there.
Yeah, so we'll see if the combos come out. Again, coordination for both of these teams hasn't necessarily been the most together, but at the same time, it's worked. So we'll see how the game pans out. Oh, I almost forgot. Hang on. Let's see. Booney Boys ended up winning that one. But who is going to win game number 3 is the real question.
I gotta go with the Booney Boys.
There we go.
Booney Boys have to, get off out of the gate quick. Because if not, there's gonna be some issues.
Well, there you go. Everybody in chat, get your predictions in. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Booney Boys? Is it going to be Chosen Guans? Here we go. Game number 3. Just getting things set up real quick. There and there. All right. So, game number 3 between Booney Boys and Chosen Guans. I'm Red Sniper 23. Joining me is chaos tonight, and we have had plenty of chaos tonight, haven't we?
God, you're just like Mifflin today. I feel Taco's pain.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
There was another person that did that last week as well. It's like it was for our set as well. It's like
But Dummy Slick here on this Morgan Le Fay, we're going to see how effective this jungler is going to be. With the level 2 gank, too. Doesn't get the full clear, but just goes for the level 2 gank. Jeering Lamb is already over there on the Thanatos as well. The basic's going to be utilized, and now the Scythe hits as well, and Dummy Slick down to half health. Pot's going to be popped. That is...
yeah.
That is a lot of damage onto the Morgan. Now, we do know that Morgan can be very effective, and if you build, as strange as it sounds, just hear me out, strange as it sounds, you can actually build her as an ADC type with attack speed, and she slaps.
Yes.
So, if he decides to go with that, especially out in the jungle, you never know. You never know. But you also know that Dummy Slick there with that Morgan Le Fay is also going to have a fair amount of CC in his kit. So with him being over there, his Camazotz might be in a little bit of a problem. Has to use the leap away. Was that a blink? That was...
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a blink.
That was a blink, and it's going to pay off as Jeering Lamb just waiting for that side to pop up. The arrow didn't get there. Good stun! Is he going to survive? There's another blink. There's another leap. Is he going to get the breath off? No. No breath. No scythe. No silence. Beautifully done, Amish. What a job. What a job. Oh. It does my carry heart good when a support peels that well. Oh. Oh, the love that Amish shows for Camazotz there by peeling his carry. And then comes around, gets the stun, and reporter support has to just back away quickly. Holy cow. Amish has taken this game, taken this lane, and just thrown it on his back. It says, Camazotz, we're gonna win this one.
It was a good gank. It's a very good gank, but
Wow.
the peel, the jukes that Gamazot's had.
I'm still kind of dumbfounded on that one. Because the Ymir should have had the kill. And if it wasn't Ymir, the Thanatos should have had the kill. And if it wasn't the Thanatos, somebody should have had the kill. And it just wasn't there.
I have to be really quiet. My girlfriend's asleep.
Well, Kekko Chipotle does fall in the mid lane. The gank happening from Jeering Lamb. He will pick up the assist as M. Donlin will get the kill. So Booney Boys gets first blood here in game number 3.
I'll be back, Red. I'm gonna grab some water.
Sure, not a problem. Yeah, I filled up right before the set started, and I am almost dry as well. So hopefully, this game is not the half-hour monster that Game 2 was. Nicely done. The sun's come down, and there it is. Bacon crumbs will fall. Camazotz will get the kill. Reporter support very, very low. The emoji ball comes down. And a lot of damage, but just not enough there. Oh, and the angle was not there for Camazotz. He misses the bounce. And that will mean that reporter support will survive. The Ymir able to get out of dodge, but Uncle Fable will drop, and here comes the Thanatos. He will fall down onto Ionized. Ionized on the Guan Yu, utilizing that beautiful sustain and a couple pots. Will keep himself alive. Dummy Slick will rotate as well, and Jeering Lamb in the fear. Here comes the ultimate from the Morgan Le Fay. Not enough, and Jeering Lamb will survive. Trying to turn around, will get knocked away by the dragon. And that is all she wrote for that fight. 2 quick kills by the Chosen Guans. And that will be it for this one. 5 minutes in. And here we go. Bad news bears, please. Please don't do that to me. Not again. Not again. I will, if this is a 50-minute slogger, I will end my casting career tonight. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that again, man. I'm not doing it again. You can't make me. Oh. So that was, yeah, the 3-hour slog that we had between, I think it was Phenoms and Phantoms, and then recording a hour-and-a-half or hour-long podcast right after that was a very, very long night. And then getting absolutely blasted right after that because, hey, you forgot this, and hey, you forgot that. I was so dead tired. I could have forgotten my own name on that one, and I wouldn't have recognized it, so. But anyway, settling into the farming phase, but it looks like they're going to go after the Greatest Scorpion already. Booney Boys will see this happening, but doesn't matter. They're not going to be able to rotate as Dummy Slick is already over here. And Amish will try and zone away as up in the sky is the Thanatos. He's going to come down onto Dummy Slick. And now here we go. The fight will break out. The Emoja ult comes through. Jeering Lamb in a bit of trouble. The pop, the wall. And Dummy Slick.
That was a good wall.
That was a very good wall. Reporter support saving the life of his jungler. But instead, he is now in a little bit of trouble. And so, the separation will occur. Amish is there. Jeering Lamb kind of trying to keep things away.
Oh, but Fable might be dying over in Soul in as well.
He is going to back away. He's going to be able to get under tower. But man, low health bars across the Booney Boys. But they will be able to come back and survive. So very low, losing the fight left and right, but not enough to actually die.
Do I see that correct? A solve on King?
Yeah, that's a sovereignty on King Arthur. So he is much more afraid of the Guan and the Hu Yi than anybody else on that chosen Guan's team. At least, that's what it looks like, is that is only physical prots, that is not magical prots. So,
I would have gone and stunned a guy with all the knockups that they have on their team.
that's true. There's a lot of knockups on, there's knockbacks and knockups. So,
A lot of stuff to proc that stun a guy, but
But Uncle Fable going with that sovereignty right away. We'll see if it pays off in the end. As Chosen Guans have 2 kills to the Booney Boys 1. This one, it's going to be an interesting one as we enter into the 10th or 9th minute. Almost getting up to 10 minutes here. As gank over in right lane, Jeering Lamb not going to be able to finish the job as Ian will be just fine, and now the ping's coming out. Oops. And looks like Amish, sorry, there we go. Amish and Dummy Slick do make the rotation over. They're not going to be able to get it, but... Sorry, I had to reload and all of my buttons are messed up now.
but I'm just looking at the player damage.
Yeah, Guan is putting in work. Soul putting in work too, now as Catgirl Chipotle very, very low. And the ult coming out, and that's going to finish off the Poseidon. Well done by him, Donlin. And that means that we are going to see the death of the mid laner, Amish. There we go. Amish going to be the next target here. Dummy Slick throwing the ultimate in. M. Donlin has to go into the Disapparate. But the Thanatos is here, there, or somewhere. But, oh, good blink in. Jeering Lamb going to fall. Reporter Support is going to be the next one. The Fear onto M. Donlin. He's going to go down. That is a 3K. And Dummy Slick will pick up the double. Gold Fury will go to Chosen Guans uncontested now as 3 for 0 at the end of it.
But here's the thing, that Rom has snipes. He's a little bit...
But he was a little early with it now as Bacon Crumbs tries to do it again and cannot get it, so Guans will pick it up without a major contestation.
But that team fight, that went perfect for the Trojan Guans. They're like, yeah. It was a good Umoja wall, Umoja ult. But it's just the raw damage that's come out of Dummy Slick and Camel's Arts. Those two are just, carrying these early team fights. Because Catgirl, 919 player damage in 11 minutes. To his counterpart, Donlin, that has 4.5k player damage in 11 minutes. Poseidon needs to do something like...
I mean, he's clearing wave effectively, which is not the problem. Clearing wave is one part of it, but you need to be able to establish some pressure, and unfortunately, now on a Poseidon with being blinked, being silenced. Wow. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
We hear you.
Yep. That's one. That's one.
914. But
yeah, but
still,
like... Chipotle still, as Bacon Crumbs will go down to Dummy Slick as the ultimate will come through, and, or sorry, the ultimate not utilized, but the gank will come through, And that means that Bacon Crumbs, the Rama, will fall very quickly.
And this game's just going like game one.
Just catches
What
him
a
out.
what a Riptide.
Well done, as Rivers Rebuke does trap, pin, and beautifully done. And now that one puts Chosen Guans on an 8-2 lead. They will take Greater Scorpion here on the right-hand side without contest, as it will fall very quickly. Now Soul over here will back away. Nothing to see here. Not going to mess with it. But again,
And don't
2,100 player damage. The only one that concerns me more is Bacon Crumbs on the Booney Boys with 1,200 on a Rama. But again, it's early. It's a Rama. We understand as the game goes on, he is going to become even more dangerous than he already is.
but he is also a 2 levels behind and a half an item behind as well.
That tells a huge amount of the story right there. Taking a look at those graphs, 8,300 XP difference to the Chosen Guans, and a 5k gold difference at 14 minutes in. That is huge.
The Chosen Ones are running with this and running it hard. They're running it hard like Zeke did against the team up north.
And when you look at how everything delineates out, most of that is on the solo laner and the duo laner. Hu Yi is 3 levels up on Rama. Guan Yu is 2 levels up on King Arthur. But your mid laner is still even.
Yeah, your side lanes are falling behind.
Yeah. So
You
you've got to
just
figure
need-
out. You've got to figure out what at this point allows you to win. If you're Booney Boys, what's your win condition?
Run it through mid.
I mean,
You've
at this
got
point,
to.
you kind of have to. With that
You've got-
soul, you
Yeah.
have to.
You've got to run it through mid. Not gonna lie, like you can't run it through your side lanes. Your side lanes are pretty much dead.
Now,
Yeah.
I think the big one here is
The jungle
honestly,
difference as well.
it's this story right here.
3 levels behind.
It's extremely difficult to play a Thanatos from behind. And Jeering Lamb has that challenge now. He's got to play a Thanatos from behind, which means you go one of two things. You try and build pure power and just try and overwhelm the opponent, which probably isn't going to happen later on in this game. Or you try and build as much cooldown as you can so that you just execute over and over and over again. I don't know which build he's going to go for. He does have a Brawlers online. He does have Transcendence online. So,
But he only has 15 stacks though.
yeah. So it's going to be hard for him as Primal Fury is going to get started up. And here comes Ionized on the horse. And that is going to force out the ult from the Thanatos. He is going to look for something, and it looks like he's just going to have to back away. Jeering not going to be able to utilize that build.
Yeah,
Here we are.
right now they
Booney Boy
What?
stole it! That was the Bacon Crumb snipes. No, he just went up
No.
into the snipes.
it was
Wait,
the
was
soul
that
ult.
reporter support?
Nope, it was the soul ult that came through.
Oh.
Soul wrapped around from behind and dropped the goal.
But Dummy Slick will get killed on the back end of it. So 1-for-1 ultimately, as the jungler will be traded for the Rama. And now, questions abound for this Booney Boys side. You're able to pick up a kill. It's the Soul again. M. Donlin throwing this Booney Boys team on his back, saying, "Get in the backpack, guys. We gotta get in here now."
Yeah, like M. Donlin is saying like you said, carrying this team because everywhere else is losing.
I mean, there's only 3 kills on the board. Soul's got all of them.
Yeah.
And that is probably the most telling story right now. And out of those 3 deaths, 2 of them have come to a Poseidon, who is even. And one of them goes to a Morgan Le Fay, who is a level up on a Thanatos now.
Yes. They need to play through mid, and play through mid quickly. Because if not, your side lanes are 2 levels ahead. They're a level ahead of you in mid. You just gotta, figure out what we need to do. And do it now. And do it quick. If not, we're pretty much playing at our Phoenixes right now.
Dummy Slick is here, will get the CC onto Uncle Fable. The horse will come out, and that's going to be the stun, but the bead's going to be popped. Uncle Fable trying to get away, will try to spin to win, uses the minor ultimate, and that's going to be it. Catgirl Chipotle will be fed the kill, and that is going to get her even closer towards a lead in this mid lane, but now the Thanatos ult going to be utilized in mid to no avail. Hu Yi gonna have to pop his 9 suns just to stay alive. As now comes the call. Pyromancer coming up, and Fire Giant also available.
I would do. Well, you got Catgirl. Well, you got Poseidon ult for secure. I don't care. I'll be using this shit like all the time.
Yeah, Morgan
Like,
Le Fay doesn't really quite have the ultimate to do it. It's gotta be the Poseidon.
Yeah.
And yes,
Poseidon,
it might not do the most damage overall, but it still is a massive amount all at once.
like Poseidon and Hui have to drop ults all at the same time. Hui, 9 ticks it does, but those 9 ticks are big ticks.
Yep.
Poseidon release the Kraken.
Yep, and we're going to see where this is all going as the Dance of the Wards are now going to be played over here on the Fire Giant Pit. And look at all of those wards by Boone Bois now. A couple of sneaky wards plus the standard sentry ward in the middle. We'll see. Amish is going to be able to pick up a couple of these, but they're not going to get all of them. They're not going to be able to see the ones that are kind of snuck onto the side, and that means that the wards placed by Boone Bois are the wards placed by Boone Bois are going to be able to stay up. So see if we get the fight engaged, and here it comes. Ionize is going to get a 2-man stun. River's Rebuke going to be utilized in the middle. Uncle Fable will fall. Here comes the Thanatos. He'll get the Guan Yu as the Execute will follow through this time. Thanatos on the backside goes to Dummy Slick, silenced, and the double kill by Jeering Lamb. Good 3-man stun. And now Catgirl Chipotle will fall. That's the triple kill to Jeering. He's going to go for 4 as Amish is going to drop. There's the Quadra. Can he go for 5? Camazotz is not going to let him, as no Penta will be allowed tonight.
And that's what Jeering needed.
Absolutely. It gets him back even, but still not enough for Fire Giant as the leap's going to come through. Donlin is here. Camazotz is definitely feeling himself a little bit to try and take that fight, but wisely backs off. And now 4 for 1 is reporter support for 4 members of Chosen Guans. That is a huge win for Boone Bois.
Oh yeah. Like, Jeering needed that. And he caught up and surpassed their jungle.
Not only that, but he now has the leading kill count on Boone Bois. 4 kills to 3, but total 7.
And I feel like this is where Thanatos excels now. Just because more I Morgan Le Fay, I don't feel like she's a jungler. But Chosen One do skew the Unifury with the Kraken
So
and the
that
River
wave pressure
Speed.
is going to come through, and now Ian Eyes is on top of the Jeering Lamb. Wow. Oh, beautiful by Dummy Slick, and he will pick up that pesky Thanatos. Goodbye to you, sir. And that means that we now have a 4v5 in the mid lane. And with the Oni waves, the more time taken here means more time against Booney Boys. And there goes Donlin. Another carry drops.
But Rom
And
is up in the air.
Rama's up in the air. He's going to fall down in the middle of 4. And Bacon Crumbs will go down too. That is now a full 5-man swing into Booney Boys with only 2 left. Make it 1 as Reporter Support will retreat under the Phoenix. And what's the call here? Do you go for fire or you just push for the Phoenix?
Push Phoenix.
Jeering Land is up in 10. Donlin up in 24. Do you try and go for the end? Even with Onis, do you just go for the end?
Yes. Other than...
Missed opportunity there. Dummy Slick will get silenced out. The Emoja ult utilized. Jeering Lamb will fall. Reporter Support, the only one that can stop this. And it's not going to be enough. Chosen Guans will get the win. Their first one of the season. And that means that Chosen Guans win the set 2-1.
They played like game 1.
Yeah. Yep.
They didn't care about anything else, but they wanted to win. Dummy Slick. MVP.
I mean, when
yeah.
you look at 2 things, first of all, Dummy Slick carried them in their 2 victories.
Yes.
He flat out did. And the 2 victories that the Chosen Guans had, Dummy Slick was the primary reason for their victory. Now on the flip side of things, Donlin was the carry, plain and simple,
Yeah.
in their victory.
Yeah, and he couldn't do everything on his own.
But the question still, and here's the thing, questions still remain for both of these teams. Okay? By no means were either of these games clean in any sense of the imagination.
It was scrappy.
It was very, very scrappy. It was very, very close going both ways. It was back and forth in Game 2. Game 1 and Game 3, you saw that steady build-up. You looked at the graphs, you saw that there was a steady farm advantage, a steady objective advantage, and you saw that the Chosen Guans were kind of following their script all the way to the finish. Game 2 didn't go quite that well. They had objectives stolen away. Team fights went bad. If it was just 1-on-1, 2-on-2, it wasn't so bad. But as soon as the 5v5 team fight came through, that's where Booney was just saying, we might not be able to fight you totally 5v5, but if we can break up your structure, if we could steal the objective, we will make sure that you do not have the capabilities to beat us. And that's how they take Game 2. But Game 3 is kind of going back to the script of Game 1, and again, there's still questions on both sides here. Jeering in the jungle, is that maybe his best role? Is he picking things that he's used to or comfortable with?
I think it's comfort pick. More than likely.
Yeah, you never know. I know there's guys that are playing out of role right now, and you just kind of have to do what you can with what you have. And for the other side of the dice, I mean, Amish played phenomenally on
Oh
that
yeah,
Yamoja. If Dummy Slick did not play as well as he did, Amish would have been MVP for me
oh
because
yeah, hands down.
that was just an amazing playing.
He was he was peeling at the right moment, especially at the beginning where Jaren dropped that kill,
Yep.
just because of the great peel that Amish brought.
And Ionized on the Guan Yu, sustained his team, did exactly what a Guan Yu needed to do, and then on top of it was cavalry charging at the proper moments to get the stuns, to set up his teammates,
Oh
to
yeah,
get Dummy Slick the kills, to get Kamazotz the damage. It was well executed across the board. The only question I have is Catgirl Chipotle.
she's done sub 10K in all 3 games. No, second game she did 14.
The second game she did do 14K. On, I believe, a Soul.
Yeah,
She was on Poseidon game 1 and game 3.
and
Sub
did
10k damage. It was. I'm not going to say that she is. She's not, I would call, underperforming. I would say that she is on an. She's on an immovable mage, okay? Doesn't have a dash, doesn't have any form of escape in and of herself. And because of that, if she is caught out in her positioning, it's showing. That is
yes,
becoming a very telling thing. Um, and so she's trying to play it very safe. So she's not being able to step up and do the damage. So it's sort of this mitigating factor, positive factor. Do we go this way? Do we go that way? And she doesn't quite feel, or it doesn't seem like she feels quite comfortable on the Poseidon, other than when she's dropping her ultimate.
yes, that's the only thing. Like,
Yeah.
she only feels comfortable when she's releasing the Kraken.
So other than that, do you have any other things you'd like to say before we sign off, Chaos?
They got a tough challenge next week.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't even going to talk about that yet, but yeah, definitely week 5. The Booney Boys will face Lil Noms, and the Chosen Guans will play the Obsidian Knights, 2 of the top teams in the QSL minors at this point. A good challenge for both of them, but tough break tonight for the Booney Boys. GG to both teams, and well done to the Chosen Guans.
Honestly, it was a good. Well, all 3 games were good. It's just the minute mistakes that both teams need to work on.
Yep. And again, it's a good basis that they can go forward for as a team going into and trying to make the playoffs at this point. So, again, they can only look up, and good job to both teams. With that, we're going to say goodnight. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for joining me, Red Sniper 23, and Chaos tonight. We are going to see you guys later. We have another game tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. So if you're around, that game is going to be a makeup game between the King's Knights and Little Noms. Oh, sorry, that one is tomorrow night. That is 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern. King's Knights and Little Noms. And then Sunday, we got a doubleheader for you. At 7 p.m., Charlotte Fury and Little Noms. And the Pittsburgh Phantoms and Phenoms. That is a game. Or sorry, not Pittsburgh Phantoms and Phenoms. Where's the other one? There was another one that was supposed to be on Sunday. I will find it. But anyway, we've got at least one game going for the rest of it. It might be Archon Dragons and Obsidian Mages. We'll find out. But anyway, have a good night. I hope you guys
No,
are
we already
having
played this week.
Obsidian Mages and Archon Dragons, the majors teams, not the minors
Oh.
teams. So, but anyway, we'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Remember, be back tomorrow night for some more fun. See ya.